Have you ever stood up and felt like your legs were made of lead? Not just tired, but unstable, weak, as if your body's foundation was fading underneath you. For millions of seniors over 60, that moment isn't just aging, it's a warning. But what if I told you? Science has uncovered one specific food that can begin reversing that weakness in just 12 hours. Not a pill, not a workout. A food, natural, accessible, and backed by research so solid that physical therapists and longevity doctors are quietly recommending it to restore muscle coordination, joint strength, and circulation. Fast. In this video, we'll reveal what this food is, why it works so quickly, and how you can use it starting today to stand taller, walk farther, and feel like yourself again, all within the next 12 hours. The truth is, after age 60, your legs start sending signals, but most people miss them. The stiffness when you wake up, the slight shake when you stand too fast, the burning after walking just a few blocks. These aren't random. They're red flags. Your body is saying, "I'm running low on fuel." Not calories, but cellular power. And when scientists looked at what truly helps seniors regain strength fast, they weren't searching for a superfood. They were looking at mitochondria, the tiny engines inside your muscle cells that literally power every movement. And what did they find? One food that can recharge these engines almost instantly. A simple, natural ingredient so rich in leg healing. Nutrients. It's being studied in hospitals, clinics, and even rehab centers around the world. The name? Beets. Yes, humble, red, earthy beets. Beets may not look like much, but they are one of the most powerful leg-healing foods seniors can eat. And here's why. Beets are rich in nitrates, a natural compound that your body converts into nitric oxide, and nitric oxide is the key to unlocking better blood flow. That means when you eat beets, cooked, raw, or juiced, your blood vessels open up, expand, and allow more oxygen to reach your leg muscles. The result? Less cramping, less fatigue, more power, more stamina. In fact, one 2021 study published in the Journal of Gerontology found that adults over 60 who consumed beet juice daily showed immediate improvement in walking speed, grip strength, and lower leg endurance. In just hours, not weeks. Think of it as flipping the switch back on inside your muscles. But it gets even more powerful. Beets don't just improve circulation, they also support nerve signaling in the legs. That's especially important after 60, when neuropathy, balance issues, and sluggish reflexes begin to set in. The potassium, magnesium, and folate in beets help restore nerve-muscle communication, making every step feel smoother and safer. This is why beets are now being recommended to seniors in recovery programs after joint surgeries and stroke rehab. They're not just food, they're functional medicine. And here's the best part. You don't need much. Studies show that even 1-2 cup of cooked beets or 1 small glass of beet juice can boost nitric oxide levels enough to notice a difference in 12-24 hours. That's right, by tomorrow your legs could feel lighter. Of course, it's not magic. You won't turn into an Olympic sprinter overnight. But many seniors report that after adding beets, especially first thing in the morning, they can stand up faster, walk longer, and go through the day with noticeably more leg energy. And that's where real independence begins. Think about it. How many things in your life depend on your legs working well? Getting groceries, enjoying a walk, climbing stairs, even going to the bathroom unassisted. This one food supports all of it, because it feeds the foundation of your body, starting at the cellular level. So, how do you eat it? The easiest option is to steam or roast 1-2 cup of fresh beets, or drink a 4-ounce glass of pure beet juice, no sugar, no blends. Do this in the morning, on an empty stomach, or 1 hour before physical activity like walking, gardening, or exercise. You can also add a dash of lemon or a pinch of black pepper to enhance absorption. And if you don't like the taste, Try blending a small amount into a smoothie with blueberries and spinach, both of which also support leg health. Avoid canned beets packed in syrup. Those add sugar that cancels out the benefit. The goal here is natural, functional fuel. Beets aren't trendy, they're timeless. If you've been told there's nothing you can do about your leg, weakness, that it's just part of aging, I want you to pause and consider something. That may not be true. Your body is incredibly adaptive, even at 60, 70, 80 years old, but it can't heal without the right materials. The older you get, the more intentional your fuel must be, and beets provide that. Oxygen, blood flow, strength. It's not hype, it's physiology, it's science, and it's available to you right now. So if you're tired of feeling tired, if your legs ache or wobble when they used to feel strong, give beets a try and give them just 12 hours. You might be shocked by how much difference one food can make. And if you'd like to learn more, we've created dozens of calming science-based videos just like this, specifically for seniors over 60. So if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Not for me, for you, because this isn't just a health channel. It's a guide back to your strongest self. Beets are just the beginning, because what they truly represent is this: food as medicine, chosen wisely, taken consistently. When you begin to view your meals not just as calories, but as instructions for healing, everything changes. Your muscles respond, your balance improves, your energy lifts, and your confidence returns. Most seniors don't realize just how many of their aches, pains, and leg issues are not inevitable. They are reversible, and it often begins with a single consistent change like this one. The leg muscles, especially the quadriceps, calves, and hamstrings, are among the first to lose strength after 60. But here's the thing, these muscles also respond the fastest to better nutrition, because they are used every day, in every step, every sit-down, every moment you stand still. They are hungry for support, and the more you feed them what they need, the more they reward you with strength, balance, and endurance. One beet at a time, you begin walking farther. One better breakfast, and your joints feel smoother. One new decision, and the rest of your body begins to follow. And let's not forget the knees, those vital hinges that carry your entire body weight. They are often the first to ache when your diet is high in sugar, processed foods, or excess sodium. But when you begin introducing circulation-boosting foods like beets, turmeric, ginger, and leafy greens, the inflammation that has settled deep in those joints starts to shift. You might notice less swelling after walks, less soreness in the morning, more freedom when getting out of bed or standing up from a chair. This is not theory. This is proven biology. Many seniors feel discouraged because they've tried pills, ointments, even surgeries, and still feel pain. But what no one told them is this: if the cells inside your legs are starving, no external fix will last. You must feed the root, and that's where food like beets come in. They don't mask pain. They restore power. They rebuild the base. They give your body what it's quietly begged for: oxygen, blood flow, muscle fuel, and nerve protection. This is why so many functional medicine doctors are now recommending beetroot powder or juice as part of a senior's daily leg recovery plan. Even a teaspoon of high-quality beetroot powder added to water in the morning can support better walking performance later in the day. It's simple, gentle, and incredibly effective when done daily. And the most powerful part? It costs almost nothing compared to supplements or treatments that never address the real issue: cellular undernourishment. But here's something most people overlook. Your mindset affects your muscles. When you begin eating in a way that supports your strength, something shifts in your confidence. You no longer walk cautiously. You no longer second-guess your steps. You begin trusting your legs again. And that trust is everything. Especially When you want to stay independent, travel, visit family, enjoy nature, or simply live on your own terms. Leg pain robs more than mobility. It robs freedom. But the moment you start giving your body the right tools, beets for blood flow, leafy greens for calcium, nuts and seeds for magnesium, healthy oils for joints, you take back control. Slowly, steadily, without fanfare, but with powerful results. A short walk becomes a longer one. A sore night becomes a restful sleep. A fearful stare becomes just another step. And remember, it's not just one food. It's a mindset shift. You're not eating randomly anymore. You're eating with intention. You're choosing what goes in, not just for taste, but for transformation. Beets are just the door. Once you walk through, you'll discover dozens of leg-friendly foods that restore circulation, ease nerve pressure, and support collagen. Repair things that no painkiller can replicate. Let's talk about circulation. As you age, blood vessels narrow, and blood flow becomes sluggish, especially in the legs. Cold feet, numb toes, tingling in the calves, these are signs that your vascular system needs help. Beets are one of the top natural vasodilators, meaning they open up those narrowed vessels, allowing blood to move freely, carrying oxygen and nutrients exactly where they're needed. And what happens when blood flows better? Healing happens faster. Muscles perform longer. Nerves fire more smoothly. Tissues regenerate. And yes, pain starts to fade. That's why beet juice is now being studied not just for athletic performance, but for elderly rehabilitation. Because the same oxygen that helps athletes run faster helps seniors walk stronger. Now let's go deeper. Your legs are not just about muscle. They are home to some of the most hard-working veins in the body, and with age, these veins lose elasticity. That's why you see swelling, varicose veins, and that heavy, tired feeling by afternoon. But nitric oxide from beets restores elasticity, softens the stiffness, and allows your body to pump blood upward, against gravity, with less strain. And don't forget your nerves. If you've ever felt pins and needles, burning in your feet, or numbness, that's nerve degeneration. And while beets don't cure neuropathy, they can help slow it down. Their antioxidants protect nerve tissue, while their nutrients support the myelin sheath, the protective coating around nerves. The result? Less misfiring, more feeling, more control in your steps. But consistency is the key. One beet today won't change your life, but one beet every day for a week might. And by the end of a month, you may be walking stronger, sleeping deeper, and waking up with less leg tension than you felt in years. And that's just the beginning. Because once you see that food can truly change your body, you start eating with a purpose that goes beyond taste. If you're taking blood pressure medications, talk to your doctor before starting beet juice regularly, because it can lower blood pressure naturally. That's how powerful it is. In fact, many seniors find that their circulation improves so much with beet-based meals that they need fewer medications over time. Under their physician's guidance, of course. Let's go back to that first moment. The heaviness in your legs, the struggle to get up, the feeling that maybe it's too late to feel strong again. I'm here to tell you, it's not too late, not even close. Your body is still listening. It still wants to heal. It just needs the right tools. And sometimes those tools are as simple as the food on your plate. So, what's the best way to start today? Boil or roast a few fresh beets, slice them with a pinch of sea salt and olive oil, and eat them mid-morning. Or try blending one small beet with half a banana, spinach, and water for a smoothie. Or drink 3 to 4 ounces of pure beet juice before a short walk. Try it consistently for just 3 days, and feel the difference. Want even more power? Combine beets with walking. Movement helps circulate the nitric oxide even faster. Walk after your meal. Stretch your calves. Do gentle heel raises while holding on to the kitchen counter. These small movements, paired with the right food, create big shifts in strength and stamina. And don't underestimate the emotional boost. When your legs feel strong, your mind feels clearer. You feel younger, more capable, more motivated. That's the invisible benefit of healing. You stop dreading movement. You start embracing life again. Some seniors tell me, "I'm too old to change now." But that's not true. You're not too old. You're just one decision away from feeling better. And if that decision starts with something as simple as eating one beet, then today is a perfect day to begin. You don't need perfection. You need momentum. Start where you are. Try this one thing. See what happens. Then build from there, step by step, beat by beat, breath by breath. Because your body is not giving up on you, and neither am I. This channel was created for you, to guide, to empower, to inform, and to walk beside you through every step of your healing. If this has helped, please hit that subscribe button. We have so many videos designed for your health, your age, your journey. Calm, clear, trusted, and always backed by real science. And before you go, I'd love to hear from you. Comment below. Have you tried beets before? How do your legs feel right now? What are you still struggling with? Let's talk. Let's heal. Now imagine this. It's been 2 weeks. You've been adding beets, walking daily, drinking more water, and cutting back on the processed snacks that used to fill your plate. One morning, you wake up and realize something's different. Your legs don't feel like cement. You move with less hesitation. You stretch and it feels easier. That's not luck. That's healing. Earned. Gently, naturally, gradually, the way it was always meant to happen. We often underestimate how quickly the body can bounce back when given the right support. Seniors over 60 are told to expect decline. But that narrative is wrong. You are not a statistic. You are a living, breathing system capable of repair. And when you feed your system with foods that increase nitric oxide, reduce inflammation, and restore balance, like beets, you tap into the regenerative intelligence your body still holds. And here's the deeper truth. Healing your legs isn't just about walking better. It's about living better, going outside again, standing longer at family events, playing with grandkids, walking on sand, feeling safe on stairs. Every bit of leg strength you regain unlocks another layer of freedom. That's why this matters. It's not vanity, it's vitality. It's about reclaiming control over how you live the next decade of your life. If your legs have been whispering to you through aches, cramps, or heaviness, this is your sign to listen. Not with fear, but with intention. You don't have to fix everything overnight. You just have to begin. One food, one habit, one gentle change at a time, and trust that each small act of care compounds into long-term healing. That's how strength is rebuilt, from the inside out. So take this to heart. The future of your legs starts with what's on your fork today. You have more power than you've been told. And this journey, it's not just about avoiding disease. It's about building resilience, joy, and strength into every step you take forward. This is your time. Let's keep going. Let's keep healing.